What is up, geeks? So today I'm bringing you guys another episode 7, The Force Awakens review, and this is the Elite Speeder bike. And quick shout out to my best friend Angelo for getting this for me. So let's start off with the packaging here. Now you can tell that this wasn't actually in the movie, because we'd never see a Stormtrooper that's in a black suit. We don't see a Shadow Trooper or anything like that. I don't think they call these Shadow Troopers, but these guys look really cool. I mean, they have the red stripes similar to the TIE Fighter pilots. And we never see any speeders or speeder bikes in the movie. So this must have been a deleted scene. So maybe we'll see that on the DVD. But they look really cool. Here's another image here of some concept art. I would love to see that. I mean, we're going to see a Shadow Trooper in Rogue One apparently. So I'm digging that a lot. So here, if you want to pause, you can and read the description. Now here are some images of the figure and the speeder bike. And it looks like you can articulate the flaps of the speeder, so that's pretty cool. And here are other images of products you can get. So yeah, let's get to the review. Alright, being that the main feature here is the vehicle, let's start off with the accessory. So this is the figure here. Now, he's basically a First Order Stormtrooper that is just painted black. And it has that red stripe design there, which looks really cool. Definitely would have loved to see this in the movie. But here you can even see the little paint there for the silver part of his helmet. I like that a lot. Otherwise, everything else is painted black. It's a shiny black. Looks pretty cool. And let's take a look at the accessory for the Stormtrooper. We have a little blaster here. Very similar to that blaster that they have for Nerf. There's a small version of the First Order Stormtrooper blaster. And this kind of looks like that. But it's all painted black. No real details here. I'm just glad that it didn't come warped in the package, so that's pretty good. As far as articulation for this First Order Stormtrooper, not really sure what to call it, by the way. If you guys know what the canon term for this guy is, he's obviously not a Shadow Trooper. I guess you can call him a Biker Scout, or a First Order Stormtrooper Biker Scout, because that's basically what he is, but the package just called him a Stormtrooper. So, anyway, he can turn his head left and right. Can't go up and down too much. He can go down more, if anything. There is no waist swivel. He does have up and down movement on his arms. No in and out. And then he has forward and back movement for his legs. There is some pliability to his belt here, so that way it doesn't hinder too much going back. And he does have some knee articulation, which is about 90 degrees, so that is not bad at all. And you could actually swivel that too, which is good. I'm actually surprised. I was thinking this is a 5POA figure because, I mean, there's no elbow articulation. His head mostly just goes left and right, and his arms go in and out. But there is some good knee articulation there, so that's 2 points right there. And then no ankle articulation at all, unfortunately. So we'll see how good he stands, but he doesn't necessarily need to stand because he's supposed to be on the bike. So actually, I probably won't even need to stand him. But not too bad on the figure. I can't complain. I guess they really did need the knee articulation now that I think about it because of the way he's going to be posed on the bike. So let's get to the main review here and take a look at this beautiful bike. So yeah, I am loving this thing. This looks very, very cool. The design with the paint and everything, I'm actually pretty surprised. I was thinking it was mostly going to be black, but there is a lot of gray to this. And there's a lot of different paint variations here. So I am very satisfied. It looks so cool. Now, what I'm loving the most is the red stripes. Would have liked to see it only on one side just because that's how the Stormtrooper has it. But it's a very cool design. I mean, there is a lot of sculpting here that they did. I mean, this is a $25 figure, so I am, I think this is, expected of it. But otherwise, it is very good with the paint. There's really no bleeding around the edges that I notice. Otherwise, this seems like the actual color of the plastic, this gray here. And I like the way it looks. Very good sculpting. Very cool. And so you can see here with all the little buttons, has a shinier gray there. And here's a little bag. I guess he stores whatever he stores in that bag, whatever that is. Kind of looks like you're supposed to put in something in there. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, the design's very nice. There's a shinier black here. I like that finish a lot. Just take a look at the bottom. So yeah, very good looking piece here. So let's see articulation. I know some of the flaps are supposed to move. This gun right here goes up and down, which is nice. These are more pliable plastic, doesn't necessarily, you know, have articulation. And this piece comes off if ever you wanted to display it like that for whatever reason. Or you want it to look like it got exploded, you know, if you want to make some kind of diorama, you can do that. This little thing moves. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do, but it moves. These things are a bit pliable, not necessarily meant to articulate. And that seems like about it. Or maybe these two. These things articulate up and down. So this is actually cool. You can see the engine here. So that is articulated as well. Right there. Very cool. Not necessarily any features that I'm going to be really toying with. I don't really care about that. All I really care about is posing this guy on his vehicle. Okay, so we have the figure on the speeder bike. And it doesn't look too bad. Now, I definitely could have used a lot more articulation. Maybe an ab crunch. Maybe some more head elevation here, but otherwise, you know, it's not too bad. They had some peg holes here for the feet, so that definitely helps to keep it in place. The hands are pretty pliable, so you can put it over the handlebars, so not too bad. I think it's okay looking. So I think for a $25 figure, it is definitely worth it. I think the design is very cool for the speeder bike. Definitely something unique, and of course maybe this will be something in the deleted scenes because we did not see this in the movie, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I wonder if these guys are canon. Let me know below. I'm very interested to know their story. But this thing definitely looks cool on the shelf. Would have been really cool to have like a plastic piece, like a clear plastic like they had for the 6-inch speeder bike, to have him looking like he's flying, you know, in different flying poses. But I think he looks pretty cool, guys. What do you think? Thank you guys for watching. And please give it a big thumbs up if you watched the whole entire video. But until next time, guys, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself. May the Force be with you always, my young Padawan.